Like if you found the video valuable. The first time Ethan saw her, she was standing in line at Brew and Bloom, that little coffee shop tucked between the bookstore and the florist on Rosewood Street. She had a soft beige scarf wrapped around her neck, loose curls escaping from under a knit hat, and eyes so bright they made the cloudy Seattle morning look like it was trying too hard. He was behind her, pretending to be absorbed in the menu. Truthfully, he had no idea what to order, he just didn't want the line to move too fast. When it was her turn, she stepped up to the counter. 2 shots of espresso in a medium latte, oat milk, cinnamon on top, she said, as if she'd ordered it 100 times before. Ethan smiled to himself. It wasn't the order that caught him, it was her voice, low and warm, the kind of voice that could make a grocery list sound like poetry. He ordered the same thing. He didn't even like oat milk. She found a seat by the window, and he sat 2 tables over. The coffee shop was full of murmured conversations, clinking cups, and the faint scent of fresh bread from the bakery next door. He told himself he wasn't staring, just glancing often enough to notice how she sipped her coffee with one hand while writing in a little leather notebook with the other. 2 days later, he was back. Not because he needed coffee, his apartment had plenty, but because she might be there. She was. Same scarf, same corner seat. This time, she noticed him. When he ordered the same strange latte again, she raised an eyebrow and smiled. "You're copying me," she said as he passed her table. He stopped. "Maybe I'm just a fan of oat milk. Or maybe," she said, tapping her pen against the notebook, "you're unoriginal." He laughed and introduced himself. Her name was Lila. She was a freelance illustrator, new to the city, and she came to Brew and Bloom because she liked the smell of the flowers from the shop next door. They started meeting there, by accident, every other day. Sometimes they'd talk for hours, sometimes just sit quietly, each working on their own projects. He learned she loved autumn more than summer, that she hated olives, and that she had a habit of doodling tiny stars in the margins of her notebook. One rainy afternoon, the coffee shop was nearly empty. A soft jazz track hummed through the speakers, and the windows were fogged from the warmth inside. Lila was sketching a bouquet of flowers when she looked up at him. "You're still drinking the oat milk lattes," she said. "I told you, I'm a fan," he teased. She shook her head. "No, you're not. You wince every time you take a sip." He grinned. "Maybe I just like the company they come with." Her cheeks flushed, the faintest pink. She set her pen down. "You know, you could have just said hi that first day." "Yeah," he said, leaning back. "But then I wouldn't have had an excuse to keep coming back." Outside, the rain kept falling, tapping against the glass. Inside, the air was warm, the coffee smelled richer than usual, and for the first time, Ethan didn't care if the latte wasn't exactly his taste. Some things, he thought, were worth acquiring.